Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Queens. Rise up. You know how we do. This is Queen Rise Up Women Empowerment. What we do around here, we empower who? You, that woman, to do what? To know her worth and her value. Queen, when you get up this morning, make the devil mad that you're up this morning, and make sure you got your foot on the jugular of his neck. Today is a new day. Today is a new start. Today is a new opportunity for you. Listen, start over again, start up. Listen to me. Shake the dust off, break the bands off your neck. But whatever you do, Queen, you rise up. You rise up from the inside out, not from the outside in. Listen, I want you over your life. I want you to say, declare over your life that I am. Come on, declare I am who God says I am. I can do what God says I can do. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I am more than a conqueror. Come on, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Come on, that I am sitting in heavenly places, that I am that of a royal priesthood. I need you to get up and declare over your life what God says. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care who did it. I don't care why they did it. Get up and declare over your life what God says concerning you. Don't get out of everybody else's lane. Get into your own business. Do you hear me? Get into your God business. Don't start. Now, who business are you in? And this is real talk. Mind yours and listen to me and let you know what? And that's real talk. Stay in your lane. But get up this morning and declare who God says you are. Every day you should get up and utter and make a declaration, decree over your life. Listen to me, that who God says you are. It doesn't. Declaration, decrees, or uttering what God says concerning you is not based on how you feel. It's not based on your feelings. It's not based on your emotions. It's not based on what you have and what you don't have. It's based on what God has already said concerning you. Sometimes we wait for things to happen and no. It is already done. I need you to get up. Somebody says it's already done. I need you to get up. Somebody says it's already done. Come on, listen to me. Real talk. Don't slip back into what you used to do because you don't see things. Things ain't adding up to your measure. Things ain't coming in like you know what. The way you suppose. Don't slip back. Don't go back. Don't regurgitate your vomit. Don't go back and eat your vomit, Queen, because it's not looking the way that you think it should. You better use what you got and keep going. Keep doing. Listen to me. I need you to get up this morning. You're going to use what you got. You're going to keep going. You don't tap back into that old nature. Don't tap back into that old man. Don't look into that thing that you wanted to use to create your high self-esteem. Let me help you create you some self-esteem in Christ. Come on, I am the head and not the tail. Come on, boo. Come on, I am more than a conqueror. Come on, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I am the head and not the tail. You ain't got to go back to the old man. You ain't got to revert to the vomit. You ain't got to look back to get ahead. Let me help somebody this morning. No. That's for somebody this morning. I need you to get up. You don't got to go back. You ain't got to. Nah, this is not an external work, baby. This is an internal work. Let me help you today. Let me have a sip this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Today's title is Use What You Got. We're going to get there. We're going to lock and load. Good morning, Queens. Good to see you. Listen to me. Matthew 25. I need you to get up. You better get up. It's not how you feel. No, it's not how you feel. This thing right here. This journey is by faith and not by sight. Because when it's by faith, come on, you won't go back to you won't go back to the vomit. You won't turn back because it's by faith and not by sight. This is real talking. Maybe things ain't going your way. Maybe things didn't work out the way that you expected them to, but you still got to have some hope for some better things. Come on, other than whatever it is that you're experiencing or whatever it is that you may experiencing going forward. But we're going to lock and load because you're going to have to use what you got. Do you hear me? I don't know what has God given you, come on, to use. And this is real talk. He says, Matthew 25:14, I need you to lock and load with me. Good morning, Queens. I need y'all to get in here this morning because God done gave you something. Come on, he done gave you something. And now you got to, come on, Jack. Good morning, Queen. He says, Matthew 25:14. He says, for it is just like a man. Matter of fact, let me go up a little bit. Let's go to 18. I want to talk about the talents, what God has given you, and then we're gonna come back. He says, listen, I'm in Matthew 25 because you got to use what you got because God has given you something. I promise you, you got something. You know how you know that you know, but you just don't know how to stir that thing up. He says, listen. He says, Matthew 25:15. To one he gave 5 talents. To another he gave 2 talents, and to another he gave 1. But he gave them each according to his own ability. Let me help you. Can I just go back in there again? Because sometimes we get so stuck thinking we got to have limelight, action. We need cameras. We need people. Come on, we need a certain name. We need a certain title. Let me help you this morning. Let me have a sit. Wait a minute. We need a certain title. We need a certain name. Come on, we need a certain, come on, we got to sit at a certain table. We got to be on a certain stage. We got to be known by certain people. But I got news for you today, Queen, because if you keep on waiting to sit at somebody else's table, you keep on waiting for the limelight. Somebody say, oh, I got to have the book. Baby, no, you go before the book. Let me tell you something. He says, I gave you talents. He says, some I gave 5, some I gave 2, another I gave 1, according to whose ability? Not mine, not hers, not his, not what they think, but to according to his own ability. He went on his own journey. I'm going to help you today because sometimes we're trying to measure our talents by what people think. If you wait on what people think, you know what? Let me have opinions of others and what they think and what you should be and what you are made of. Listen to me. God said he gave you talents. Come on, you got to stir up the gift. Listen to me. Come on, real talk. Listen. And sometimes we get worried about don't nobody know my name. Listen to me. Your name is written in the Lamb Book of Life. What better place is that? I need you to get up. We're going to go down a little bit because some of you got talents and you're not using them. You have not applied them. You are not. This is real talk. What is it God has given you? He says, go down a little bit further. He says, but he says, listen, he said, but the one who received one of the talents, he said, they went away. I'm still in Matthew. Went away and dug a hole, come on, in the ground and hid his master's money. Don't hide your gifts in this season. Do you hear me? If you got to get on the corner of Shamrock Way, you better do what you got to do. You hear me? Don't hide your gifts. Stir up your gifts. Use your talents according to your own ability. Who are you waiting for? What stopped you? And what's stopping you? And this is real talk. Come on, maybe you need to shake the dust off that thing this morning. God give you a new vision on it. Go look again. Because everybody got to work their own talents according to their own ability. Don't you compare your talents, your gifts, your wisdom. Come on, good morning, kings and queens, sons and daughters. Don't start none. Let me tell you something. Maybe you need to go look. Come on, good morning. Go look again. Come on, get up. Go look again. Go look again. Go look again. Listen to me. Listen to me. Go look again. Maybe you put down what it is that God has already showed you, he has already purposed you, he has already given you, and you stop playing, you stop moving, you stop speaking, you stop talking, you stop drawing, you stop. Come on, listen to me. Come on, take them talents, go look again. Listen to me, get up this morning and you use what you have. Don't try to compare yourself to anybody. You know, some people, maybe the people maybe you're around the wrong people. Hey, listen to me. What about your company that you keep? Can they help you? Can they help you push you in your gift? Can they help you stir up your talent? Come on, can they empower you? Come on, listen to me, so that you won't give up on the talents that God has given you. You know, some people, because they don't know your name, they think you ain't got it. Baby, you got it. Don't worry about it. Just because they don't know you, who you are. Come on, God knows who you are. Just because you know what, they don't see your name across certain plateaus. Baby, God knows where you live. He said your name is written in the Lamb Book of Life. That's the best place you can be, baby. When you understand that, you will go on Shamrock Way and work your talents, whatever that thing is that God has given you. What's been holding you up? What stopped you? Come on, was it the opinions of man's, the thoughts of others, or your own? Sometimes our own thoughts can stop us from using the talents. Some of you might have 5. Somebody, you might have 2. Maybe you got 1. But whatever you do, don't bury it. No, come on, don't bury it. Because you know what? Don't you know, he said that the gifts, let me go to James, the gifts that you got comes from who? Who you think? Let me have a sip. I know gifts are given without repentance, but who you think gave you your gift? Your gift came from God, not from man. Let me have a sip. This won't help somebody. Your gift didn't come from man. Your gift came from God. So go to the one that gave you. Say, Lord, help me develop the talent. Listen to me. Lord, show me how to work it. Listen to me. According to my ability, according to my own ability, you better work to work. I remember starting this thing out. They were like, Sis First Lady, what? Sis First Lady. I said, yes. They was like, well, why you don't wear a dress? Girl, you don't get, why you got no dress on? If you don't, I told God, if you let me do this thing according to how you giving it to me, I can get the job done better. Listen. Now, if I choose to, I choose to. Because man looks at the outer appearance. God looks at the heart. And I wasn't violating any godly principles. Come on, listen to me real talk. I need you to get up this morning. I want you to step back and go look again. Take a few days, maybe a few months, but step back and go look again. Look at the talents that you have. The gifts that may be inside of you that you need to stir up. Come on, go look again. And you're going to work them according to your ability. Good morning, Ty. You work them according to your ability. Do you hear me? Not my ability. Not what I think you should be doing. Not what I think how you should do them. But you got to work them, each of your talents, according to his own ability. And go on about your business. And he went on about his journey. I want you to get up this morning. Take a step back. Some of you already got everything that you need. You just got to take a step back and tell God, show me how to work the gift, how to work the talent, how to work the business, how to work the dream, how to work the idea, how to work the vision, how to listen. Come on, listen, take a step back. Go look again. I don't care how many times. Just step back, go look again. If you still don't see it, go back and look again. Because a lot of times, don't you know, a lot of times you got what you need. You just got to know how to use what you got. And this is real talk. I need you to get up. Don't bury your gift. Based on what you, come on, not based on what you feel. Good morning, Queen. Come on, because everybody got a gift. Everybody got, don't start now. Here we go. Don't start none today. Listen to me. Y'all gonna excuse me. Listen to me. He says, listen, Queen, he gave 1 5. You know, that's why you can't measure your gifts up to anybody else. You can't, your talents up to anybody else. What God has called you to do, you can't compare them because maybe he gave you 5, maybe 1, 2, and maybe he gave 1, 1. But you better work it. You hear me? Listen to me. Listen, according to his own ability. Don't bury your gift. I don't care what your color, your culture, your creed, your age. Let me tell you something. If you got it, he gave it to you. And one thing about God, he is not an Indian giver. Don't you take something, give you something and take it back. Now, you may snuffle it. You may violate it. You may use it illegally, but he don't take it back. Let me tell you, but what you do with it, it matters. The man with the one talent, what he did, the one he had, he didn't take it back. He just took it and buried it. That didn't mean God took it back. He just buried it, didn't use it, didn't apply it. Didn't put no, don't start, no, won't be no. We're going to talk, Lord have mercy. And this is real talk, but you got to get up this morning and work your talent. You better use what you got. I'm in Matthew 25. I need you to lock and load this morning and get up. Go look again. Go look again. Go look again. And maybe when you go look again, maybe you need to go unbury it. Go dig it up. Go stir it up. Go dig it up. Go, yeah, somebody said, let me start digging. Come on, how you start digging? Come on, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Come on, multiply my seed. Come on, go dig it up this morning. Maybe you gotta dig it up. Go pull out the thing to help you develop the talent. Come on, go set the table. Go to the business meetings. Come on, go get in the class, in the ministerial classes. I'm real talk. I'm talking about go listen to him. Don't hide your talents. Go take you some vocal cord lessons. Don't start none, won't be none. Listen to me. Get in the choir. Listen, you better use. Come on, go dig them up. Come on, go dig them up. Listen to me, and use them before it's too late. Do you hear me? Use your talents before you can't use them. And this is real talk. And don't worry about being all big. Just use your talents according to your ability. Listen, maybe it's a small little corner. Maybe you better work your corner. Maybe it's just a small little spot. You better work your spot. And this is real talk. Do you hear me? Listen to me. Stop waiting for others' opinion approval to do what God has already given you to do. I'm locking and loading in Matthew 25. I need you to get up this morning and get back to it. Come on, come on, come on. Shake the dust off. Get back to it. Get up and stir up the gifts, Queen. This thing is on you. And I know life in itself can cause hindrance. Situations, maybe it's financial, maybe it's family. There is things that they really do happen in life. Maybe that's why you need to get up and shake it off. Get up, break the bands off your neck. Get up and go look again. Oh my goodness, and go look again. But real talk, but you got to get up. You got to get up from there. And where are you today? Where are you? What's going on? Are you still dreaming? Some of you are so talented and you have put so much aside based on circumstances, maybe people, places, or things, maybe because of your health, but you push some things under the rug, and maybe you need to go get those things and start working on your dreams, start working on your passions, start working on your talents. Use them even to serve in the ministry, to serve others, to you according to your own ability. And a lot of times we won't do what we've been destined to do or assigned to do or gifted to do. Why? Oh, I'm going to help you today. Maybe because of the pain, maybe because of the frustration, maybe because of the rejection, maybe because you don't feel like you're good enough. You got to see yourself as God sees you. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You are the head and not the tail. You are above and not beneath. You are more than a conqueror. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. It is not based on how you feel. It is by faith. I need you to get up this morning. You know how you keep trying to recreate and reinvent when you already got? Trying to reinvent, recreate something that you already have. I told my daughter on these last few days, you don't have to recreate anything. Everything is already created. Everything you touch is already done. It's just how you use it. I'm going to help somebody today. You are not recreating the paper. It's just how you use it. You're not recreating the thing that you are using to build. It is already, you're not recreating it. You just learn how, you know what, let me have a sip this morning. Don't recreate. It's already created. You just got to learn how to use it, because everything that's made, come on, God, it's already done. Do you hear me? You just got to learn how to use what you got. And this is real talk. I'm talking to somebody because you're thinking you have to have all of this and all of that. No, you just need a little. All you need is a seed of faith, size of a mustard seed. And that is real talk. But I need you to get up this morning. I need you to shake the dust off. Now, it is so up to you. And maybe you need to just, maybe you just need to just take a break, step back a little bit, and you need to reset, refocus, and restart that thing. But it's up to you. But you're going to have to get up. And you're going to have to decide. Can't nobody decide this for you. Can't nobody no one can decide that you're going to use your talents and your abilities. And this is rich. Good morning, Marsha. Good morning, Queen. Let me tell you something, because God gave someone 5. Some of you got 2. Some of you have another. Have you ever compared yourself to somebody else? Like, oh, I wish I could do it like that. No. I wish I can do it just like me. Listen to me. Come on. Dig it up. Come on, baby. Listen to me. Don't start nothing, Queen. Dig it up. It might get tough while you're digging, but take the deep. Come on, deep breath and keep moving. Real talking. Come on, Queen. Don't start nothing. Listen. And you know what, Queen? You know when you're digging, sometimes you got to take a step back, resuscitate, get a little bit of oxygen. Come on, and dig again. Don't start no, but whatever you do, don't you stop digging, because sometimes we bury our talents and our abilities in the ground. Why? What you afraid of? What got you scared? Who said you couldn't? Come on, God said you can do all things through him who strengthens you. Come on, you better dig. Let me tell you something, because God gave everyone talent. But sometimes, we have a habit of comparing ourselves to other people, other people's anointing, other people's gift, other people's wisdom, other people's financial status. You start comparing yourself to others when God said, no, I gave you 1 talent. Maybe I just gave you 2. Maybe I gave you 5. I need you. Listen to me. Real talk. So everybody is gifted according to their own ability. And this is real talk. You got to use what you got. Work your spot according to how God has given it to you. And watch God start to move. Watch God start to move, because and let's get to the root of some of the things that may stop you from tapping to your talent. Maybe your past. Maybe the hurt. Maybe the frustrations. Maybe the disappointments. Maybe the sicknesses. Maybe the divorces. I'm going to help somebody today. Listen, maybe life didn't go the way. Maybe you've been left by the one that you thought you was gonna be with for a lifetime. Let me help somebody today. Maybe life turned its back on you, but your gifts and your talents are still there, Queen. Did you hear me? Let me listen. But you gotta listen. You gotta keep digging. Don't start nothing. Keep digging. You hear me? And maybe you do need to take a step back, take a different glimpse from a different angle. Not on the angle how you feel, but on the angle what God said concerning you. Tell me something, I need to take a different angle. Take a different look. Take a different angle. And this is real talk. Never compare yourself to anybody else. Do you hear me? Because maybe God gave that person 5. He gave you 1. Maybe he gave you 5 and gave the person 2. Listen to me. What has God given you? Baby, Queen, don't start nothing. Don't start no, won't be no. You never know what you discover until you start digging. Woo, listen, y'all finna make me run up out of here this morning. Don't start nothing this morning, Queen. Listen, you don't, and you won't know until you start digging. Until you tap in. And this is real talk. There is things that God still wants you to discover, recover, develop. I need you to get up this morning and use what you got. Let me just say this for someone on the other side of this fence. God will take you a little bit. He said, if you're faithful over a few things, I'll make you ruler over many. I've been trying for over a year to master a particular part of my talent. I put it down. I had to go look again. A year to master it. Let me tell you something. Now that I understand how it works, what needs to be done, now I need to try it in a different format, but I'm waiting on the supply to get here. You better go dig it up. You hear me? You better use what you got. It took me a year. Let me have a sip. To take a look again. To come to find out everything I needed, I already had it. Already had it. I need you to get up. Now, between the time of the talent and the gift being developed and digging and looking again, some new things has come on the market to help critique. Well, it took me a year. I need you to get up. And you better learn how to use what you got. Don't worry about the mistakes. Keep making the mistakes. Use them as opportunity. Make sure don't worry about the mistakes. Use them as opportunity to grow, to learn. Use the opportunity. Use it. Not as a place of failure, but as opportunity. And this is real talk. So when that gift is needed or asked for, it's developed, it's ready for use according to your ability. I need you to get up this morning Shake the dust off. Whoa, listen. Because we'll take what doesn't work, what you can't master as a loss. He says all things work together for good for those who love him. Come on. Real talk. Do you hear me? All things work together for good for those who love him. There is nothing in your life that God will not use to get you to the destiny, to get you to the purpose, then for you to fulfill the assignment. And this is real talk. I don't know what you got. Maybe it's just a drum set in the basement, but you better use it. Maybe it's just a crayon and a crayon and a piece of paper. You better write it and you better draw it. I don't know what you got. What you got? What's your idea? What's your dream? Maybe all you know very well is the book, this Matthew 25, where you better teach it. What you got? Maybe all you got is a desk and a cup of coffee and a backdrop. You better use it. Sometimes we talk our own self out of destiny and purpose and assignment. Maybe you need to write that letter to somebody and they can say, listen, I am, and this is what I do. Do you have your biography with? Who are you? I am, and this is what I do. How can I be of service to you? Go look again. Go look again. And don't worry about the naysayers or what people think. Honey, they used to call me a foolish woman. Honey, listen to me, no, because God was speaking to me concerning purpose, destiny. It ain't got to make sense to everybody else, as long as it makes sense to you. But you got to work them according to your own ability. In other words, dig deep, keep digging, don't quit, go to another angle. Maybe you got to step back, go look again. Step back and go look again. It is never too late. So I don't know where you are today and what talents God has given you. But I pray that every gift is stirred up. May he allow you to develop that talent and that ability according to your own. According to your own ability and nobody else's. Someone asked me a question and they said, Queen, are you doing, they said, are you doing Juneteenth t-shirts? They wasn't on my mind, but I got the tools. Let me have a sip. But I got the tools. I wasn't thinking about really no t-shirts. At that time, I'm just, And I was like, yes, I am. Yes, I am. But if they had not asked the question, if I had not been working on the talent with the things that I have, some of you are more prepared for what God has in store for you to do than you really know. If someone was to ask you today, can you? Are you? Ready? What you gonna say? Work that thing according to your own ability. It took a year to master. But one thing about the digging and the treading and you can't stop. Take a push back. Go look again. But don't you quit. And don't you give up. Right around the corner is that thing that you're looking for, but you can't give up. You got to use what you have. Go shake the dust off that thing. If you don't know how to do something, go read about it. Everything is Googleable. Go read it. It's so Googleable, you ain't even got to read it. Just talk to you. Listen! It'll talk to you and tell you. The videos. So I don't know what you've been given. Your talents. Whether it's 5, 1, or 2. But don't you bury it. And if you buried it, go back and dig it up. Shake the dust off of it. Shake the dirt off of it. And go for it. Go for it. It's too much in you for you to die, or your dream, or your vision, and your passion, or your purpose. You know, Queen Rise Up, I was never concerned on being big. I was concerned on fulfilling the assignment. The assignment. It wasn't to be big or into limelights. It was just, let me complete my assignment, use my gifts, my talents, according to my own ability. Get up and shake the dust off and go work your talents. And if you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go work them. Today is a new day. Today is a new opportunity for you. And I know when the going gets tough, sometimes you got to take a step back and go look again. And go look again. Do you know I had to go look again? Go look again. I had to go look again too. You already got everything you need. It's just how you use what you got. Go look again. It took a little time to sit back, to see, to evaluate, and didn't have to recreate anything. Maybe you need to go look again today and use what you got. I'm going to give you a moment to look in the spirit realm. What do you have? Some students say, I ain't got nothing. Oh, yes, you do. Maybe you just haven't discovered it yet. Oh, you got something. Whether it's big or small. Paul, what he told Timothy, stir your gifts up. You got to stir them up. Stir them up. And make sure you are in an environment that can cultivate what's in you. Make sure you are in an environment that can help you water your grass. Make sure you are in the right room. Come on, listen to me. You're connected to the right people, places, and things that will help you get to stir up, to get to your destiny. Watch your thoughts. What you thinking? Because your thoughts can affect your talents. Let me leave this with you today. We're going to drop some seed into your ground. And we're going to get up out of here. I want you to know that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. You are the head and not the tail. You are above and not beneath. You are that of a royal priesthood. I need you to get up. Come on, let me drop this thing. Come on, you got to go digging. Listen. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Get up. Go use what you got. But take those seeds and you start watering them. Do you hear me? Because he says one plants, one waters, but it's going to be God who's going to give the increase. I got to get up out of here. Listen to me. I got to get up out of here. We're going to do our 30 minutes of self-love over on TikTok. I pray that you guys join me for 30 minutes. You are welcome. I'll be back here on Wednesday. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's my ultimate goal, to meet you here. Let's do this thing. I need you to get up. Make sure you are locked and loaded this morning. Go back to Matthew 25 because you're going to use them talents. Do you hear me? Listen to me. Get you. And if you got to go back and write it down, make it plain, do it again. That's okay. Maybe it's the same vision. Write it back down. Come on. Because in due time, it will come to pass. I need you to get up. I don't know what your due time is or your due season, but you got to be doing something. You got to be doing something. Come on. According to the plan. Do things according to the vision. Come on. Make sure you're in the right environments according to the vision. Make sure you're sitting in the right rooms according to the vision. Let me help you today. Come on, make sure you're getting the right teachings according to what's in your vision. Come on, listen to me. Come on, write it down, make it plain, and in due season it shall come to pass. And this is real talk. I need you to get up this morning. Maybe you need to rewrite it. Come on, someone say, I'm gonna rewrite it. Why? Because it's already done. It's already, you're not rediscovering, you're just rewriting that thing, but it's not too late. Get up before it is too late. And this is real talk. Get up before you can't do. Get up come on, get up. And stop waiting on people, places, and things for you to get up. You better get to digging. You better get to tap dancing. Listen, whatever that thing is, whatever that talent that God has given you, according to your own ability, work it. Listen to me, Queens. Make sure you go to queenriseup.com. Get your t-shirts. Make sure you go to you get your cups. I'm gonna just do this because supporting, I believe this, wherever you eat from, you give back into. Supporting Queen Rise Up, that's your gifts, your help is needed, whether it's through buying a t-shirt, buying a mug, looking at the website, whether it's sharing, tapping the stars. There are people in the background that helps X Queen Rise Up for assistance, that X Queen Rise Up for help, there was things that happens beyond just this front surface. So your support to Queen Rise Up, let me tell you something, it will go a long way. So the seeds that you decide to sow, the gifts that you give, they're just not in my hands being buried, but helping others with the little bit that I have. I have questions that comes through my emails, and so I give them resources, but this is real talk. So when you start supporting Queen Rise Up, you will also help advance the kingdom of God in other people's lives. It may be just a little bit, but if they need something, because sometimes there's really needs that needs to be met. One queen asked me a question on TikTok. I haven't got back with her. One thing, you can't give what you don't have. You understand? So the support to Queen Rise Up is very important. So you are able to help according to God's God's will. You understand? Because I know TikTok has come such a like a begging place. Can I just say that? A place where everybody just beg instead of getting up and putting your hands to the plow and getting to work. But they just be begging and begging. And I know we all have needs, but listen to me. Sometimes. And so we got to have balance at the same time. So if you're going to sow into the ministry, yeah, I'm saying just like as you sow into the ministry, so your seed it can be used in other areas. And this is real talk. So make sure if you're in an environment where you're eating from, you give back. Because many have a very bad habit of just getting and taking and never giving back. Some of you have launched into certain things and areas of your life right from Queen Rise Up. Have you ever sown into the ministry? Have you ever given? And this is real talk today because he says, and the measure that you give is the measure that you'll get back. Whatever you sow, that will you also reap. And this is real talk. Yes, I'm going here because it's my season. It's the season right now with Queen Rise Up to do exactly what she's doing. Do you hear me? Just go look again. Everything you need, you got it. So listen, you can even inbox me. Listen, Queen, how can I reach you? What methods? How can I be supportive? And this is real talk because some of you have gotten up from Queen Rise Up. You have risen up, have walked out. Come on, you have gotten up and started doing some new things by eating off the table right here at Queen Rise Up. And this is real talk. So if you've gotten up and you've risen up and you walked out, you did something different, you did something new. The Word of God transitions you from the inside out, not just from the outside. Always be a blessing to those who bless you. Do you hear me? And this is real talk this morning. So Queen Rise Up has been that to you into the ministry. Make sure you're sowing seed into the ministry. Can I say that? Maybe you need to start over fresh. You know what? Let me on this particular day, on once a month, let me sow into the ministry. You can. And this is not so you can take care of me. Can I just tell you that can I tell you, my needs are met, and I thank God for that. Can I just say that? So you're not doing it to take care of me. And this is real talk. And I want you to get this because I don't want to start living by the things that you give me, that I create a lifestyle out of it that I can no longer meet. That is not what we're getting ready to do. You hear me? That I need to depend on you to help me do this. That is not what this is about. It is just time to take Queen Rise Up. And I pray to another realm, another level of being a resource to others, to other women that may need help, because you can't give what you don't have. This is not real talk. Now I'm gonna get me a hamburger or two out of it. Don't get it twisted. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Oh, I'm gonna get me a hamburger or two. Listen, and that's real talk. But I need to be able to be in a position, and I'm asking God as well. So make sure if you're here on Queen Rise Up, you can email me at queensriseup1 at yahoo.com. You can inbox me right here. Listen to me. How to sow. What is it that you can give? How is it that you can support? Make sure you go to queenriseup.com. Maybe you don't want a t-shirt. Maybe you just want to sew, or you want to be a gift or a blessing to someone else. Get someone else a t-shirt. Be a blessing to them. Encourage them. Maybe you want to get another queen, your niece, your aunt, your grandmother. Maybe you want to go to Zazzle, go to Queen Rise Up, get her a cup. Get her. So there's so many different ways. So since I put that out there already, it's out there, and I will not take it back. Make sure you lock and load Matthew 25. Go read it about the talent, starting at verse 15, and go all the way down. There's so much meat in Matthew 25 to use your gifts, your talents that God has given you. Don't bury them. But I want you to meet me over on TikTok under Queen Rise Up. We getting ready to go do 30 minutes of self-love. I want you to meet me over there. I'll see you in a minute. I'll see you over there. So make sure you join me. Let's get ready to do this. You hear me? Listen to me. For those if you don't know my handle over on TikTok, it is Queen Rise Up #1 over there on TikTok. But let's go get it in. Let's go do our 30 minutes. And this thing is up to you. You got 30 minutes of self-love. You loving you. You getting up and pouring inside of you so you can be a better you. Listen to me. You don't want to give out of everything that you have. You want to be able to give out of what we say, your overflow. So get up and take care of you. 30 minutes. It doesn't take long. It just takes you. We're going to do it for 30 minutes. Go grab your weights, your water, your candles, whatever you have. Bring them, your elliptical machines. Get your fat wraps, body wraps. Get something and let's go. 30 minutes of self-love. It really a reflection how you feel about yourself. Can I tell you? Not what nobody else think about you, but what you think about you. What do you feel about you? Do you want to be a better you, a better version of you? And the thing about this 30 minutes of self-love, it starts with you. It doesn't start with your family, your children, your cat.